You ever had a bill collector call you, hounding you like you owe them the money? Hello? When are you going to make a payment? A payment for what? Oh, yeah, this is AT&T. We need a payment. Can we get a payment from you? $181.72. How would you like to pay? They just say, how would you like to pay? As if you're going to be like, yeah, let me get my wallet. Yes, you owe an outstanding bill of $181.62. How would you like to pay that today? I don't want to pay it at all. I don't have it. Okay, well, we could do $126 if you do it today. Would that be cash or check? I don't have any money. Well, when are you going to pay us? Because you've been dodging for 3 months now, and it's getting ridiculous. Bitch, hold up. Is it you or is it AT&T? They take their job so seriously to heart. I don't understand that shit. I don't get it. But you can see that some of these people are freaking bad, mean people. They're mean on the inside, and they're bad people. And that's what I see when I look at Kathleen Kennedy. I see no joy in those heartless, shark jaws eyes that she has. She sat at that table and says, I'm going to take care of his babies. I'm going to pull it up. Freak it. Do I still have camera 2? I sure do. I'm going to pull that shit up, bruh. I'm sick of this shit. Some of you guys don't believe me. I think I'm lying and shit. I want you guys to firsthand see the betrayal that she did.
Triple combo.
Here it is.
OLED creates a
expose.
picture.
Here it comes,
Other
baby.
TVs
I'm gonna let you guys
by
see exactly what she said.
Obviously, I've been talking about retiring for several years now. I wanted to get into sort of another stage.
Listen to the betrayal. This is before George sold. This is right before he sold it to Kathleen, and this is the poker face this freaking beach put up. Look at this shit.
Life where I'm not in the film business anymore, and I don't have to run a corporation. And it occurred to me one day that the perfect person to take over the company.
This was before any Star Wars movie came out.
Was Kathy. It's just such a perfect fit. And I felt that I really wanted to put the company somewhere in a larger entity which would protect it. Disney is a huge corporation. They have all kinds of capabilities and facilities, so that there's a lot of strength that is gained by this. The great thing about Disney, again, as we were saying before, is that, it's between the parks and all the things they've got going. It's great that we have a chance probably to expand that, and there's lots and lots of opportunities at Disney that we wouldn't have at any other studio.
There's huge opportunity, given the tremendous success that Disney's had with Marvel and with Pixar, and now adding Lucasfilm to that. I think we couldn't be at a better home.
When I first made Star Wars, everybody in Hollywood said, well, this is a movie Disney should have made.
Disney defines family entertainment, and in many ways, it's the best company possible to take Star Wars into the future.
And speaking of, we have other big news.
Well, I always said I wasn't going to do any more, and that's true, because I'm not going to do any more. But that doesn't mean I'm unwilling to turn it over to Kathy to do more.
Here it is.
I have story treatments of 7, 8, and 9, and a bunch of other movies, and obviously we have hundreds of books and comics. And
I have story treatments of 7, 8, and 9. He has scripts of episode 7, episode 8, and episode 9. He says, I'm giving it to Kathleen. Look at this evil bitch's face.
Everything you could possibly imagine. So, I sort of moved that treasure trove of stories and various things to Kathy, and I have complete confidence that she's going to take them and make great movies.
We are absolutely going to make Star Wars movies, and we're in the midst of the really fun part of the process, which is sitting down with a couple of writers, and we're starting to discuss ideas, and we're starting to talk about what those stories might be. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to be entirely on my own, because it's important that he at least continue to be the little guardian angel on my shoulder, helping me do this.
They're finishing the hologram now. Don't worry.
Yeah. My Yoda has to be there.
I'm doing this so that the films will have a longer life, and so that more fans
This is
and
sad.
people can enjoy them into the future. It's a very big universe I've created, and there's a lot of stories that are sitting in there.
The main thing is to protect these characters, make sure that they still continue to live in the way that you created them. And that the universe of Star Wars continues to grow.
I get to be a
Lion
fan,
Beach!
which is
Lion
fans
Beach!
and people can enjoy them into the
The
future.
characters live on.
It's
You
a
killed
very
Luke
big
and
universe
Leia.
I've created,
You killed
and
them.
There's a lot of stories
Killed Yoda.
that are sitting in there.
The main thing is to protect these characters, make sure that they still continue.
Sitting in there.
The main thing is to protect these characters,
Triple
make sure that they
combo.
still continue to live in the way. The main thing is to protect these characters, make sure that they still continue to live in the way that you created them, and that the universe of Star Wars continue to live in the way that you created them, and that the universe of Star Wars continue to live in the way that you created them, and that the universe of Star Wars continues to grow, and that the way that you created them, that they still continue to live in the way that you created them, that they still continue to live in the way that you created them, that they still continue to live in the way that you, that they still continue to live in the way that you created them, and that the universe of Star Wars continues to grow.
I get to be a fan now, which is what I was saying before.
She
And I feel
played this old man. This man didn't give a freak about Star Wars no more, but he still said, I trust you. I got here 7, 8, and 9. Make those movies. I trust you with my babies. I'm going to continue to take your characters and they'll continue to live. Bitch, you did the opposite. You killed them. You killed them. She finessed the freak out of George Lucas, bruh. That's the type of woman she is, bruh. Look at her face in the beginning. It doesn't even move when she talks. Look at her Zordon face. It doesn't even move when she talks. Only that one bottom lip moves. Look at this shit, bruh. It doesn't move.
Tremendous success that Disney's had with Marvel and with Pixar, and now adding
It's just
Lucasfilm
this.
to that, I think we couldn't be
All
in a
that
better home.
Botox, bruh.
When
Those
I first
cheeks
made Star
cannot
Wars,
fold.
everybody in Hollywood
Those
said,
cheeks
"Well, this is the
cannot
movie Disney
bend,
should
bruh.
do."
Disney defined
And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to creativity and owners not believing in, not backing their own shit, bruh. Shotgun winning style for these movies. Facts. And that folds right back here to Alita. Because James Cameron is guilty of the exact same thing. He didn't believe in Alita. He was afraid of Aquaman. He was afraid of Star Wars. He says, push it back. And then it just lost. It lost out. It didn't make its money. And now it was a great film that he should have backed up. Because had he kept it with 2018 December, Mortal Engines, I believe, also pushed back. I believe it pushed back. Mortal Engines failed as well. Mortal Engines and Alita pushed back. And then who would have known? Star Wars was a box office disaster to their expectations. For their expectations, they were expecting like another $2 billion. They only got like 1 point, what'd they get? 1.5. So it went below their expectations by hundreds of millions of dollars, and that could have been hundreds of millions of dollars that Alita could have gained. If Alita stayed in December, Alita would have made like $600 million. I firmly believe that. You're talking about $400 to $500 million that Star Wars isn't getting. Well, who's going to get it? Aquaman got it. Alita could have gotten it. But now Alita's not getting it. She didn't get it because she wasn't even out. Because James Cameron, the producer of the film, and Fox says, nah, we don't believe it. Aquaman coming out? Mortal Engines? Mortal Engines backed out, though. Okay. But Aquaman and Star Wars? Yeah, let's go to February. Bruh. L.